close your eyes for just a moment. Take a slow, deep breath. And before you do anything else, I want you to know something. You did not find this video by accident. You were guided here. Something in the unseen world, something gentle and powerful and full of love, made sure that your eyes landed on this message today. And that something has a name. It is your angel. And your angel has been waiting, patiently, lovingly, faithfully, for this exact moment to reach you. Because what you are about to hear is not just a message, it is a confirmation. It is an answer to a prayer you whispered in the dark. It is a response to a tear you cried when you thought no one was listening. Your angel was listening. Your angel has always been listening. And today, right now, in this very moment, your angel is asking you to be still and receive what is about to be spoken over your life. Something that has been blocked is about to be released. In 72 hours. Let that land in your heart for a moment, not in your mind, in your heart. Because your mind might want to question it, doubt it, analyze it, push it away. But your heart already knows. Your heart has felt something shifting lately, hasn't it? A quiet stirring. A strange sense of anticipation that you couldn't quite explain. Maybe you woke up in the middle of the night and felt a presence. Warm, peaceful, close. Maybe you've been seeing numbers that seem to follow you, or hearing songs that feel like they were written just for you, or feeling a pull towards something you can't yet name. That was not your imagination. That was your angel preparing you for this moment. Because the angels don't just send messages when everything is going well. They come closest when we are in the middle of our longest nights, when the door we needed to open has stayed shut, when the breakthrough we prayed for seemed to be taking forever, when we started wondering, is anyone up there? Does anyone see what I'm carrying? Does anyone know how tired I've become? Your angel sees, your angel knows, and your angel is saying to you today, the wait is almost over. There is something in your life that has been blocked. Maybe it's a financial blessing that has not yet arrived. Even though you have done everything right, even though you have worked hard, even though you have trusted and believed and kept going when you had every reason to stop. Maybe the block has been in your health. Something in your body that has not healed the way you hoped, a weariness that has stayed longer than it should, a heaviness that you carry from day to day. Maybe the block has been in a relationship, a connection you have prayed over, a heart you have believed in, a bond that has felt strained or distant or broken in ways that have left you aching in quiet moments. Maybe the block has been inside of you, a dream that you stopped believing in, a version of yourself that you gave up on somewhere along the way, a joy that got buried under too many hard years. Whatever your block is, your angel knows exactly what it is. And your angel is standing at the door of that blockage right now and saying, it is time. 72 hours. That is what has been given to you as a sign. Not because angels are bound by clocks or calendars. They exist beyond time as we know it. But because your angel knows that you are human, and humans need anchors. You need something to hold on to. You need a moment to point toward, a horizon to look at, so that your faith has somewhere to land. And so the angel gives you this, 72 hours, 3 days, a sacred window of time that has appeared throughout history as a symbol of transformation, of resurrection, of things coming back to life that seemed beyond saving. Think about every time in your own life when something felt completely over, and then, somehow, it wasn't. Think about the moment when you had no idea how things were going to turn out, and then they turned out better than you could have planned. You have survived every hard chapter of your life so far. Every single one. And that is not a coincidence. That is evidence of a force working on your behalf that never sleeps, never gives up, and never stops loving you. Your angel is that force. And your angel is moving on your behalf right now, even as you listen to these words. I want to tell you about something that happens in the spiritual world when a block is about to be released. There is a kind of gathering that takes place, a movement of light and intention and divine purpose. Your angels and the angels assigned to your life begin to align circumstances, to soften hearts, to open doors, to arrange encounters and coincidences and moments of grace that will look like luck to people who don't understand, but will look like miracles to you, because you will know. You will feel it in your chest the moment it happens. You will recognize it as the answer to everything you've been praying for. And when that moment comes, and it is coming, your angel is asking you to be ready, not ready in a frantic, anxious way, ready in an open, expectant, trusting way, Ready like a person who has been told that good news is on the way and has chosen to believe it, because belief is the key that unlocks everything. It sounds simple, and in many ways it is. But simple is not the same as easy. Choosing to believe when you cannot yet see, choosing to trust when you have been waiting a long time, choosing to keep your heart open when life has given you so many reasons to close it, that is one of the bravest things a human being can do. And your angel sees you doing it. Your angel honors you for it. And your angel is saying to you today, your bravery has not gone unnoticed. Every prayer you prayed in the dark was heard. Every act of faith you chose when fear was louder was counted. Every morning you got up and kept going, even when you didn't know why. That was seen. And now the universe is preparing to respond. There is something I want you to understand about the nature of divine timing. So often, when we are in the middle of a block, when the thing we need isn't coming, when the door isn't opening, when the answer isn't arriving, we assume that we've been forgotten. We assume that maybe our prayers aren't working, that maybe we've done something wrong, that maybe we are not worthy of the breakthrough we've been hoping for. And that assumption, that beautiful, tender, very human assumption, is the one thing your angel most wants to gently correct today. You have not been forgotten. You have never been forgotten. Not for a single second of your life, not for a single breath you have taken, not for a single tear you have cried, or a single dream you have carried, or a single night you have spent, wondering if tomorrow would finally be different. You have been seen every single time. And the reason the breakthrough hasn't come yet is not because you are forgotten. It is because something was being prepared. Something bigger than what you originally asked for. Something more aligned with who you are truly becoming than what you imagined when you first started praying. Your angel needs you to understand this. The block was not punishment. The block was protection. The block was preparation. The block was the universe making sure that when the door finally opened, you would be standing in exactly the right place to walk through it. Stronger, clearer, more fully yourself than you would have been if things had happened sooner. And now, the preparation is complete. The protection has done its work. And in 72 hours, the release begins. What does a release feel like? It feels different for everyone. For some people, it arrives as a phone call that changes everything. For others, it arrives as a sudden, unexpected opportunity, a conversation that shifts the direction of their life, a moment of clarity that breaks through the fog and shows them exactly what to do next. For some, the release is quiet and internal, a weight lifting, a fear dissolving, a peace arriving that passes understanding. For some, it is physical, a body that begins to heal, an energy that returns, a breath that comes easier than it has in months. For some, it is relational, a heart that softens, a connection that is restored, a love that finds its way home. Your release will look like whatever you most need it to look like. And your angel knows exactly what that is, even if you don't yet have the words for it. What your angel is asking of you in these next 72 hours is this: do not shrink. Do not pull back into the old habit of making yourself small, of talking yourself out of your blessings before they can arrive, of whispering to yourself all the reasons why something good couldn't possibly be meant for you. Your angel is asking you to expand, to open, to stand tall inside of your faith and to let yourself believe, really believe, that something extraordinary is about to happen, because it is. You may have been in this season of waiting for so long that hoping feels dangerous. When you've been disappointed before, when you've gotten your hopes up and then had them fall, the heart learns to protect itself by not hoping too much, not believing too fully, not opening too wide. And that is a completely understandable response to pain. But your angel is gently, lovingly asking you to do something courageous today. Your angel is asking you to hope again, to believe again, to open that part of your heart that you locked up the last time something didn't work out, and to let the light back in, because the light is trying to get to you. It has been trying to reach you. And the only thing that can slow it down now is the closed door of a heart that has stopped expecting good things. So let's open that door together. Right now, wherever you are, whatever you are feeling, I want you to place your hand over your heart. Feel it beating. That heartbeat is a miracle. Every single pulse is a gift. Every breath you are taking right now is evidence that life is still happening for you, not to you. And the same force that keeps your heart beating is the same force that is working behind the scenes of your life right now, arranging, aligning, preparing, releasing. Your angel is so close to you right now. So close. If you could see the spiritual realm, you would see a being of such warmth and radiance and love standing beside you, completely focused on you, completely committed to you. Not because you earned it, not because you were perfect, not because your faith was always strong, or your prayers were always eloquent, or your life was always in order, but because you are loved, unconditionally, completely, without limit or condition or end. That is the nature of angelic love. It does not require you to be anything other than what you are. It meets you exactly where you are, and it carries you forward. Your angel is carrying you forward right now, into the next 72 hours, into the release, into the breakthrough, into the version of your life that has been waiting for you on the other side of this block. And so, as we move into the second half of this message, I want you to hold on to this truth with everything you have. What was blocked is about to be released. Something has shifted in the spiritual realm on your behalf. The angels are moving. The door is about to open. And you, yes, you, exactly as you are, exactly where you are about to receive what has been prepared for you. There is a story I want to share with you. Not a story from a book, not something distant or theoretical, but the kind of story that lives in the hearts of people just like you. People who carried something heavy for a long, long time. People who prayed the same prayer so many times that the words started to feel worn, like a path through a field that has been walked over and over in the same season of waiting. People who woke up on ordinary mornings and wondered, quietly, in that tender space between sleep and waking, if today would finally be the day. And then one day, not the day they expected, not the day they planned for, not the day they would have chosen if the choice had been theirs, something shifted. Something that had been closed for so long that they had almost forgotten what open felt like, opened, and everything changed. That story is about to become your story. I want you to think about what has been closed in your life. Not with grief, not with the familiar ache of disappointment, but with new eyes. With the eyes of someone who has just been told that the closing was never permanent, that what looked like a wall was actually a door in disguise, that what felt like an ending was actually the universe's way of redirecting you towards something more beautiful than what you lost. Because here is what the angels understand that we so often forget. Nothing in the divine plan is ever truly lost. When something is taken, something is being made room for. When something ends, a space is being created. When a door closes, even a door that you loved, even a door that you desperately wanted to walk through, it is because somewhere, in a corridor you haven't yet walked down, another door is being prepared. And that door, the one being prepared for you right now, opens onto something that will make you understand, finally and completely, why the wait was worth it. Your angel wants you to hear this next part very carefully. Are you listening? Are you still here, with your hand on your heart, with your soul open and your spirit leaning in? Good. Because this is important. The block in your life was not placed there by something that wanted to harm you. It was not the result of bad luck, or cosmic indifference, or punishment of any kind. The block was placed there by the same love that is now removing it. Think about that. The same divine love that has been holding you through every hard chapter. The same love that has been catching your tears and keeping your heart beating and putting the right people in your path at the right moments. That same love is what allowed the block to exist. Because the block was doing something. It was doing something in you, for you, through you, that needed to be done before you could receive what is coming. Think about a seed. When a seed is planted in the earth, it disappears. It goes into the dark. And for a period of time that is invisible to everyone watching, nothing seems to be happening. The ground looks still. The surface looks unchanged. And if you didn't know better, you might assume that the seed was lost, that it didn't take, that nothing was going to grow. But underneath the surface, in that beautiful, necessary darkness, everything is happening. The seed is cracking open. It is sending roots deeper into the earth. It is gathering everything it needs. It is becoming something it could not have become without that season in the dark. And then, one day, one ordinary, unremarkable, holy day, a small green shoot breaks through the surface. And it reaches for the light, as if it has always known that the light was there. You are that seed, and you are about to break through the surface. The 72 hours that your angel is speaking of, this sacred window of time, is your moment of emergence. It is the moment when what has been forming in the dark begins to show itself in the light. And your only job in this window of time is to stay open, to stay soft, to resist the old reflex of bracing yourself for disappointment, and instead to lean forward into the expectation of something wonderful. I know that might feel like a risk. I know that hope can feel like the most vulnerable thing in the world when your heart has been through what your heart has been through. But your angel is standing beside you right now, and your angel is not asking you to hope without support. Your angel is the support. The entire angelic realm that has been assigned to your life is behind this moment. You are not hoping alone. You are hoping with heaven on your side, and heaven does not fail. Let me speak to something that might be living quietly in the back of your mind. A whisper, maybe, that says, "But why me? Why would something this significant be meant for me? I'm not special enough, not holy enough, not together enough to deserve a miracle." If that whisper is there, I want your angel to address it directly, right now, because that whisper is the oldest lie that fear ever told. You don't receive blessings because you are perfect. You don't receive breakthroughs because you have everything figured out. You don't receive healing because you have never struggled or doubted or fallen apart. You receive these things because you are a child of the divine, because love does not keep score, because grace is not something you earn. It is something you are given, freely, abundantly, without condition, by a universe that created you on purpose and has been cheering for you every single day of your life, even on the days you couldn't feel it. Your worthiness is not in question. It has never been in question. And your angel needs you to let that truth replace the whisper. Let it move in and take up space. Let it become the loudest voice in your inner world. Because when you truly believe that you are worthy of what is coming, when you stand in that knowledge with your whole heart, you become magnetic to the very things that are already on their way to you. This is the spiritual law that the angels work within. It is not a law of earning or deserving in the conventional sense. It is a law of alignment. When your inner world aligns with the truth of your worth, your outer world begins to reflect that truth back to you. Doors that were closed start to open. People who can help you start to appear. Opportunities that seemed impossible start to become possible. Not because you made them happen through sheer will, but because you finally got out of your own way enough to let them arrive. And that is what these 72 hours are about. They are an invitation to get out of your own way, to lay down the weight of doubt and the armor of self-protection and the habit of expecting less than you deserve, and to simply receive. Receiving is an art. It sounds passive, but it is one of the most active spiritual practices there is. To truly receive, you have to be willing to let good things happen to you. You have to be willing to say yes when something beautiful shows up, instead of immediately looking for the catch. You have to be willing to let someone help you, let a door open for you, let a blessing land without immediately questioning whether you deserve it or whether it will last. Receiving is the practice of trusting that good things are allowed to be yours, and your angel is inviting you into that practice right now. So here is what I want you to do. In the next 72 hours, I want you to move through your life with a different kind of awareness. Not a frantic searching awareness, not an anxious watching for signs awareness, but a quiet, open, grateful awareness. The kind of awareness that notices beauty, that notices kindness, that notices the small moments where something shifted just slightly in your favor. A conversation that went better than expected, a feeling of peace arriving out of nowhere, an idea that surfaces in your mind that feels like it came from somewhere beyond you. These are the breadcrumbs. These are the angels working. And every time you notice one, every time you feel that small flutter of recognition, that is your soul saying, yes, yes, this is it. This is the release beginning. Because the release doesn't always arrive as a single dramatic thunderclap of change. Sometimes it begins as a whisper, as a shift in energy, as a door that opens just a crack before it swings wide. And your angel wants you to be present enough to notice the crack so that you can push gently and confidently and watch it open all the way. There is one more thing I need to tell you before we close this message together, and it is perhaps the most important thing of all. Whatever is about to be released in your life, whatever blessing, whatever healing, whatever breakthrough, whatever answered prayer is on its way to you in these 72 hours, it is not just for you. I mean, it is for you, completely and fully and lovingly for you. But it doesn't end with you, because that is how the divine economy works. Every blessing that reaches you has ripple effects. Every healing that happens in you sends waves of light outward into the world around you. Every breakthrough you experience changes something in the people who love you, the people who watch you, the people who need to see that it is possible, that waiting is worth it, that faith is not foolishness, that the universe does keep its promises. You are not just receiving a blessing, you are becoming evidence. Evidence for the person in your life who has been afraid to hope. Evidence for the friend who gave up on miracles. Evidence for the version of yourself that you left behind somewhere in the middle of the hardest years. The younger you, the more innocent you, the you that used to believe without question that good things were coming. That version of you deserves to see this. Deserves to know that the belief was right all along. Deserves to watch you stand in your breakthrough and understand at last that the story was never over. Your angel is smiling right now. I want you to know that. There is such joy in the spiritual realm around you in this moment. Such warmth and celebration and love directed specifically at you, at your heart, at the journey you have walked to get here. The angels who have been with you through your hardest chapters, who have held your hand through nights you weren't sure you would survive, who have whispered courage into your spirit when fear was loudest. They are gathered close right now, and they are full of joy, because they can see what you cannot yet see. They can see what is waiting for you on the other side of these 72 hours, and they are overjoyed on your behalf. Can you feel it? That warmth that might be moving through your chest right now, that quiet, unexpected sense of something shifting inside of you that is not your imagination. That is the energy of what is coming, arriving early, like the warmth you feel before you step into the sunlight from the shade. The blessing is that close. The release is that close. The breakthrough is that close. And so I want to leave you with this. I want these to be the words that stay with you, that travel with you through the next 72 hours, that you return to whenever doubt tries to creep back in. You are deeply, completely, and unconditionally loved by forces greater than anything this world can throw at you. You have been seen in every dark moment. You have been held through every storm. You have been guided, even when you felt lost, toward this exact moment, this exact message, this exact invitation to open your heart and receive what has been prepared for you. Something that was blocked is being released. The angels have spoken it. Heaven has moved on your behalf. And all you have to do, all you have ever had to do, is believe. Believe that you are worthy. Believe that the wait was not wasted. Believe that the love surrounding you is real and active and working in your favor right now, in this moment, and in every moment that follows. The next 72 hours are yours. Step into them with your head high and your heart open. Watch for the signs. Welcome the shifts. Receive the blessings as they come, one by one or all at once, in whatever form they take. And when the release arrives, and it will arrive, let yourself feel it fully. Let yourself cry if you need to. Let yourself laugh. Let yourself stand in the middle of your answered prayer and breathe it in and say, out loud or in the quiet of your heart, I knew, I trusted. And it came because it is coming. Your angel has promised it, and the angels of light do not break their promises. You are loved, you are seen, you are held, and something extraordinary is on its way to you right now. Go receive it.